All hail the king? What a joke. Coffee on a sore throat is the best feeling in the world. Oh, hey, you guys stuck around. I figured after, that intro, you guys probably would have just, left comments without actually hearing what I had to say. But since you did decide to stick around, let's talk about this shit. So yesterday I did my weekly box office report video, the report on Godzilla becoming #1 at the box office, the king of the box office. But in actuality, even though it was #1 at the box office this week, it kind of looks like Godzilla is really the king of flops. Now, before you guys start hating on me, let me explain. So we know that Warner Brothers is trying to do this monster universe. We're going to lead up to Kong versus Godzilla next year. But the problem is, ever since the first Godzilla movie in 2014, like I said before, isn't one of my favorite movies, but it's okay. These movies haven't been making that much money. Now, the first Godzilla made $93 million on its opening weekend. Pretty good. Definitely warrants a sequel. Then Kong Skull Island, the second film in the monster universe, brings in $61 million. So there's a drop between $93 to $61 million. But then Godzilla, King of the Monsters, the third film in this franchise, the third film in this monster universe, brings in $47 million in its opening weekend. So as you can see, there has been a very, very steady decline for these movies. And I have no doubt in my mind, if it wasn't for the fact that Kong vs. Godzilla was already shot and they're actually working on the post-production of this movie, they would just straight up cancel this thing. They would not waste the money knowing that they're getting decline in their box office return. I don't know, call me crazy. Maybe somehow Kong vs. Godzilla comes out next year and it makes $100 million on its opening weekend. Stranger things has happened. But in all likelihood, I don't see that happening at all. It looks like we're going to have a steady decline because people aren't enjoying these movies. There are a few vocal fans out there.
Like, oh, Godzilla King of the Monsters is awesome. Oh, Godzilla 2014 is awesome.
2014 Godzilla was by far the most superior out of all three. It was the best acted. It was the best shot. It had the best cinematography. What happened in Godzilla King of the Monsters still, it baffles my mind. I went and drunk, and the plot still didn't make any sense to me. Godzilla, King of the Monsters, this was the movie I was hyped for all week. I was like, man, I can't wait to go see Godzilla kick some shit. And I went and saw the movie, and I was like, man, I gotta go take a shit. The critics hate it. It has a horrible cinema score, which is, you know what that's rated by? That's right, that's rated by you guys, the viewers. It has a horrible cinema score. So the whole critics don't know what's good is irrelevant at this point because people coming out of the theater saying it sucks. This is by far the worst movie of the year for me. And I'm telling you, if Kong versus Godzilla that comes out next year, if it makes these numbers, that's the end of the monster universe. This would have been the end of the monster universe. The monster universe would have been over right here and now if it wasn't for the fact they already shot Kong vs. Godzilla and they're working on the post-production. If it wasn't for the fact they already shot that movie, Godzilla King of the Monsters would have been the final nail in the coffin of the monster universe. I don't know what it is with WB just can't get universes together. Like, how hard is it to put a generic plot together, get a couple good actors, and then have giant monsters fighting? I don't know why they have to complicate the situation, coming up with stupid-ass plot. In order to save the Earth, we have to destroy the Earth by waking up the Titans. What? How did that script get past everybody in the test runs? Like, how does someone read the script and say, this script is awesome, let's greenlight this movie? How? How does that? Oh my. Anyway, guys, so that's my thoughts on Godzilla, King of the Flops. The end of the monster universe has begun. Will Kong versus Godzilla be the final movie in the monster universe? Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. And until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.